I feel like it's not fair simply because both, whether you're a Paralympic or a Paralympic athlete or whether you're an Olympic athlete, you're actually, you both of them train very, very hard for it in just to get that award, like to get that medal. And I don't think, especially for the Paralympian, I don't think it's any easier. If not, they actually put in much more effort than the Olympian, into their sport. Like recently, Theresa Goh actually, it was mentioned that she actually went for Paralympics for over the span of 12 years, and she finally got her bronze. And I think she definitely deserves more than whatever that she's getting. Yeah.
In my opinion, I think it's unfair lah, because like both of the Paralympian and the Singapore Olympian, they help Singapore to win gold and bring glory to the country. So I think they should very fairly distribute the reward, give out their reward. I think Malaysia is doing a great job in that aspect. So I think other countries should follow their footsteps and try to adopt their reward system in regards to the rewarding the Paralympics and the Olympics.
I don't think it's very fair because since they are qualified to compete in the Olympics, even though it's the Paralympics, it's still something. In some way, they might need it more than the Olympian.
I don't think it's fair because the Paralympians only don't have limbs, so I think they should be paid more because they work harder to get the medal, and the Olympians have their whole body, so it's easier for them to win gold for them.
I think no, so because it's actually not because it's harder, it's just because they have a special ability to do a sport and with a difficult ability, and then I don't know, it's also very hard to win a gold, but then for Paralympian it's a very big thing for them in life.
Paying them equally is they will feel like they're normal people. So I think that if they are paid equally, they are treated fair.
I think it's really, really unfair, and I think it's one of the things that society kind of create themselves and then put this perspective that the Paralympians do not deserve as much as the Olympians themselves. I think it's something that people should learn that and should not discriminate, because they work as hard as the Olympians and they put in the same amount of effort and they want the medals as bad as the Olympians, and at the end of the day they are treated differently, and I think it's just something that it's really unfair and just not good. By putting the prize money differently and differentiating them in that way, you are ultimately saying that one is more important than the other, and it's just not the way to go. And I think the people who can be most influential in this is the citizens themselves, who have the most say, because we are the one paying taxes and things like that, and we are the one showing the support to the Paralympians and the Olympians. You can be queuing up on the streets for Joseph Schooling, but are you going to queue up on the streets for the Paralympians as well? They deserve as much the same amount of respect as everyone else as well.
Honestly, I don't think that's fair, because if anything, Paralympians train much harder than Olympians, right? They have disabilities, yet they train so hard to overcome this challenge. Just based on that monetary thing, I think Olympians should also get more. But nevertheless, Paralympians should not be thrown aside. 1/5 of the pay is too little. Recently, I heard that quite a number of Paralympians from Malaysia won the award too. So I think that's a very encouraging side for especially those with disabilities to, those with talents come up and join these sports, and you can actually still win. We will still give you the same glory. We were treating them as on par with others, and I think that's great.
Like I've said, unfair. As you see, Singaporeans, the Paralympics, they are given way lesser than the usual Olympics. But as compared to Malaysia, they're giving more. So I feel like everyone should be given the equal amount.
I think it's not fair at all. From my perspective, it's actually both of them are Olympians, and they have to be treated the same way as the Olympians has been treated. Singapore is in a first world country, has to set example for, and also it is like been example for many other countries. So in this, it has to treat it has to do the same thing as what Malaysian did. They are doing right actually.
It's not fair at all, but I mean based on their work that they are putting in, I mean a Paralympian puts in exactly the same hard work as much as a Olympic gold medalist, but the treatment that they get is totally unfair. 200K compared to $1 million. We talk about the reception. We talk about the parliamentary standing ovation that Schooling got. I mean, yes, I think he deserves it, but you also have to keep in touch that if you're giving it to a gold medalist, why not a Paralympian as well? I mean, we talk about expanding our sports and welfare. We talk about making sure everybody has good chances or the equal chances to succeed, but we're not giving them the exact same opportunities as of yet. But this is on a very global scale. So, I mean, Singapore is just how we work is how everybody else. We're just a mirror of everybody else. So if the world is not moving on and the world is not treating everybody fairly, it's very hard for us, but I think it's still possible though. I mean, if you ask us to compare it with Malaysia, compare Indonesia, I mean, it's a totally different topic for me, I feel, because personally, we have to talk about what we are doing. Yeah, I mean, we look at our Malaysian counterparts, if they are treating them equally good, we should look towards that as one of the scale, one of our targets, and then we hope that we can achieve that.
Thank you so much for training for our country, and despite all that difficulties, you are really, really just putting all that you do, all the effort into whatever that you do, and we are really, really proud of you. Thank you so much.
Well done, you have certainly done our country proud, and we wish you all the best in your future, and we will be rooting for you.
You already work hard, so don't be depressed because you don't get enough money. And I think that you have tried your best, and I think your work should be appreciated.
Keep up the good work. I'm very proud of you guys. Yeah, to both the Paralympians and the Olympians. I mean, you guys are making Singapore on a global footnote. Please do that, and thank you for your hard work.
I think you guys are really, really awesome. It's really touching. I've been watching the videos over and over again about when you guys touch that finish line. I think it's one of the most amazing thing I've seen, not giving up on yourself or not still pushing hard, even though you have your disability. Everyone has their own disabilities, and you decided to showcase your disability to the world, and then giving us people who may not have so much confidence, the confidence that we need in life. So I think it's something that should be really, really respected, and I truly appreciate what they're doing. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. Just because they rewarded you with such limited amount, you guys are still Olympians. Yeah, so keep the spirit and work harder for the next Olympics. Yeah.
Keep on fighting. I'm also a athlete.
加油, go, and I love you.